America's Golden Girls, the Triumph. But what do we call them?
I'm not going to say it.
And the new Olympic sensation. She's a bruiser on the field. Look at her now. Va-va-boom. Then, verdict in the Black Swan murder trial.
Guilty of manslaughter.
What the ballerina's stepdaughter is saying today. And what will happen to the little girl who begged the jury to find her mommy innocent. Plus, crowd wars. What Trump is saying about Megan Thee Stallion pulling in the crowd for Kamala Harris. And TV personality Kathy Lee Gifford, hospitalized. She broke her pelvis.
What you need to know about her injury so it doesn't happen to you.
Then, what happens if your air conditioner breaks down?
Can you always trust the repair technician?
One by one they came, they saw, but did they fix?
So there's a leak in the system.
$1,736? That's really expensive.
What our hidden cameras reveal. Plus, dance teacher's wedding. Now, Inside Edition with Deborah Norville.
Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Mary Kelly, and today for Deborah, it's the day after for America's new Golden Girls after Simone Biles and the women's gymnastics team trounced more than half dozen other countries to bring them the gold. Simone is now the most decorated American Olympic gymnast in history. And right after the big win, she threw some shade on a fellow gymnast who questioned Team USA's work ethic.
America's Golden Girls have done it again. Now it's time to celebrate.
Team USA, it's a goal.
Moments after Team USA clinched the top spot, they were already figuring out how to let loose with fans back home. Simone Biles is also apparently settling scores with 2020 silver medalist Michaela Skinner, who last month stunned the world of gymnastics with this assessment.
But besides Simone, I feel like the talent and the depth just isn't like what it used to be. I just noticed, obviously a lot of girls don't work as hard. The girls just don't have the work ethic.
After winning gold, Simone posted this tongue-in-cheek description of her team. Lack of talent, lazy Olympic champions. Simone also posted video from 2016 when she was a special Super Bowl correspondent for Inside Edition.
From Inside Edition, gold medalist Simone Biles has a question.
Back then, she had advice for Lady Gaga, who sang the national anthem at Super Bowl 50.
You have fun and squeeze your body once you're flying in the air and just remember all your memories.
Now, the big question, what do we call our new American heroes? The Fab Five? The Dream Team? Nope. At a victory press conference, Simone did her best to explain the cheeky R-rated nickname they've privately given themselves.
What is your team name?
I'm not going to say it.
Abbreviate it.
It's a name we can't say on TV. And how adorable is this? It's fellow gold medal winner Suni Lee with video from 15 years ago when her father built a balance beam in their backyard for her to practice. The stands in Paris cheering for Team USA were filled with big names. There's Tom Cruise and Barbie director Greta Gerwig. And look, it's Cruise's ex, Nicole Kidman, also Natalie Portman, Spike Lee, and Serena Williams.
Team USA, it's a goal.
Simone will be back on the mat tomorrow to compete solo in the women's all-around final. Go Simone. After nearly 7 hours of deliberations, there is a verdict in what's become known as the Black Swan trial. The ballerina accused of fatally shooting her husband sat stone-faced as she learned she had been found guilty of manslaughter.
Looking exhausted with dark circles under her eyes, the ballerina, dubbed the Black Swan, learns her fate in the shooting death of her estranged husband.
Verdict. We, the jury, finds as follows as to the defendant in this case. The defendant is guilty of manslaughter.
Ashley Benefield, the so-called Black Swan, after Natalie Portman's film character in the psychological thriller, showed no emotion after jurors found her guilty of manslaughter. The dancer married Doug Benefield following a whirlwind 13-day romance. While testifying inside the Florida courtroom, Ashley sobbed as she claimed her husband abused her and that she shot him in self-defense after he smacked her.
I was scared.
But prosecutors argued the shooting was premeditated so that Ashley could gain sole custody over their young daughter, who has been outside court holding a sign demanding, "Keep my mommy free." As the verdict was read, tears streamed down the face of Eva Benefield, the ballerina's stepdaughter. She posted her reaction on social media.
She was convicted of manslaughter after 4 years of waiting. My dad got the justice that he deserves.
Jim Murray spoke to Eva Benefield about her stepmother.
She doesn't care about anybody but herself. She took a life away from a very loving man.
It's unclear what happens now to little Emerson, who no longer has a father or a mother to care for her. Following the verdict, Ashley was put in handcuffs and hauled off to jail. And here's her prison mugshot, taken as the former ballerina begins her new life behind bars.
At her upcoming sentencing, Benefield faces up to 30 years in prison. Well, no, that's not a raucous concert. It's a Kamala Harris rally. Megan Thee Stallion got the crowd rocking in a sexy version of Harris's trademark pantsuit. Rival Donald Trump took notice of the huge attendance and lashed out on social media in the ongoing crowd wars.
What a wild night for Kamala Harris. Rapper Megan Thee Stallion, dressed in a Harris-style pantsuit, entertained the capacity crowd of 10,000, packed to the rafters at the arena in Atlanta.
We're about to make history with the first female president.
Donald Trump took notice. Crazy Kamala Harris needed a concert to bring people into the Atlanta arena. I don't need concerts or entertainers, Trump declared.
Don't you find some of their stuff to just be plain weird?
Harris mocked Trump and challenged him to a debate.
If you got something to say, say it to my face.
Meanwhile, Trump made an appearance at the National Association of Black Journalists conference in Chicago today, and it got nasty.
You attack black journalists, calling them a loser, saying the questions that they ask are, quote, stupid and racist.
I don't think I've ever been asked a question so in such a horrible manner. First question. You don't even say, hello, how are you? Are you with ABC? Because I think they're a fake news network, a terrible network.
Arles Trent is there.
The former president came right out of the gate attacking the questioner over her opening question.
I love the black population of this country.
And a new J.D. Vance controversy is brewing. A Fox News appearance from 2021 has just resurfaced, in which Trump's VP pick appears to criticize Simone Biles after she got the twisties at the Tokyo Olympics in 2021 and famously dropped out for mental health reasons.
Did she let down the country? Reflects more on the media than it does on Simone Biles, is that we've tried to turn a very tragic moment, Simone Biles quitting the Olympic team, into this act of heroism. And I think it reflects pretty poorly on our sort of therapeutic society that we try to praise people not for moments of strength, not for moments of heroism, but for their weakest moments.
While recovering from hip replacement surgery, 70-year-old TV legend Kathie Lee Gifford fell, fracturing her pelvis in 2 places. Falling can be catastrophic, especially for those at Gifford's age. So Amber Cogliano has tips on how to take a fall without breaking anything.
Kathie Lee Gifford hospitalized with a fractured pelvis after falling in her home. She says the pain is unbelievable. The 70-year-old morning show legend says she fell at her home in Nashville as she was, get this, still recuperating from hip replacement surgery. I just tripped. I was weak in that spot, and the next thing you know, I am back in the hospital with a fractured pelvis, she tells People magazine. That's more painful than anything I went through with the hip. The pelvis is unbelievably painful. She recently told the Today Show that her bones are brittle.
When my doctors got done with me, they just said, your spine and your hips are down to the nubs.
I spoke with orthopedic surgeon Dr. Jonathan Frank.
On this pelvis, you can look right here and right here. Those are usually the most common portions of the pelvis that are broken.
Kathie Lee isn't alone. Simple falls are the leading cause of injury and even death for people over the age of 65 and account for nearly 1 million visits to the ER each year. Falls can happen when out for a walk or even just trying to sit down. At a VA hospital in Tampa, Tommy McNeil teaches seniors how to fall without getting badly hurt. His first lesson is don't break your fall with your hands. That can break an older person's bones. Instead, try to drop and roll. If you fall, take your time getting up. Make sure you are not dizzy. Then crawl to a sturdy chair or other support that won't slip out from under you. Tips that could have saved Kathy Lee a lot of pain.
There's nothing worse than when your air conditioner breaks down in the summer, but can you trust the repairman you hire? Lisa Guerrero has our hidden camera investigation.
In this intense summer heat,
from the west all the way into the southeast,
most of us have our air conditioners on full blast.
But if you have a problem with your air conditioner in this record heat, can you always trust the repair technician that comes knocking at your door?
How are you? Come on in. To find out, we rented this home in New Jersey. Then we had Michael Irapino and Michael Bluin examine the home's AC unit. Together, they have over 70 years of experience in the heating and cooling business.
So far, the unit's great. It's fairly new. Everything checks out.
Next, we had them create a simple problem where none previously existed.
So all I did was I just disconnected the low voltage circuit. So when the thermostat calls for air conditioning now, the outside unit won't come on.
To fix it, they say all you have to do is simply reattach these contact wires, and the unit will power right back on.
A technician should recognize this within 5 minutes. Very simple fix.
Then we rigged the home with hidden cameras and booked appointments with 4 AC companies in the area.
This one is downstairs.
From this control room in the garage, we could monitor the repairmen's every move. One by one they came, they saw, they fixed. And guess what? Yep, we are pleased to report that 3 of the techs zeroed in on our disconnected wires and made the simple fix.
System's back running, and there was a loose wire in the condenser. So that's why it wasn't coming out cold.
A loose wire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This tech only charged us $150. We wanted to congratulate him on a job well done.
I'm Lisa Guerrero with Inside Edition. We just wanted to say thank you for doing a thorough job, a thorough inspection, and you passed our air conditioning tech test.
Thank you very much.
But unfortunately, there was one in the bunch who spoiled a perfect record. This technician from a company called Gold Metal Services examined the unit, and when he returned, he had some bad news.
It's not cooling efficiently, and you're losing it. Okay, so there's a leak in the system.
Okay, so there's a leak in the refrigerant.
Yes, it's a microscopic leak.
He's trying to tell me there's a microscopic leak somewhere. Is that true?
No, it's not. It's not true.
His price to fix that non-existent leak?
We're looking at about $1,736.
$1,736? That's really expensive.
Time to reveal who I really am.
So, Thor, I'm not really the homeowner. I'm Lisa Guerrero with Inside Edition, and we know that that air conditioning unit does not need all the repairs that you just told me it needed. All you needed to do was to connect 2 wires that weren't connected. Were you trying to upsell me?
He packed up his gear and drove off.
I'm happy to say that 3 of the 4 companies nailed it. They found it right away. We only had 1 bad apple of the bunch.
We reached out to Gold Metal Services several times for comment, but did not hear back.
Next, confrontation on the river. He stabbed a teen to death. Now he's in tears as he learns his fate. And the new Olympic sensation. She's a bruiser on the field. Look at her now. Va-va-boom. Plus, dance teacher's wedding. Inside Edition with Deborah Norville. We'll be right back.
Head & Shoulders Bare. Clinically proven dandruff protection with just 9 essential ingredients. No sulfates, no silicones, no dyes. Dandruff protection, minimal ingredients. Job done.
You know, if you were cash back and you could earn on everything with just one card, Chase Freedom Unlimited. So if you're off the racking or crab cracking, you're cash backing. Cash back on flapjacks, baby backs, or tacos at the Taco Shack.
Nah, I'm working on my 6-pack.
Switch to a King Suite.
Or book a silent retreat.
Silent retreat? Oh, hold up. Yeah, I can't talk right now. I'm at a silent retreat. Cash back on everything you buy with Chase Freedom Unlimited with no annual fee. How do you cash back? Chase, make more of what's yours.
You've got a Pepto predicament, Ace. You overdid it on the loaded fries, and now your gut is in the gutter. Undo it with Pepto Fast Melts, so you can keep on rolling. When you overdo it, undo it with Pepto-Bismol.
When three great brands get together, big things happen. Like my new Shaq Lazy Boy recliner from Rooms To Go. Comfortable for me, downright roomy for him.
And I'm 6'5".
Exactly. That's why Rooms To Go has dozens of Lazy Boy recliners in all shapes and sizes.
Perfect for everybody.
Even me. So if you want big comfort without a big price tag, there's just one place to get your perfect recliner. My friends at Rooms To Go. And now it's time for me to take a nap. Sweet dreams, people.
Start watching TV for free with Tablo. Buy a Tablo and you can watch the top networks and more for free.
Switching to Tablo has really been a money saver.
With Tablo, I can record something on my phone, I can pause it, I can go get a drink, I can come back, I can continue in the family room.
Tablo is so easy to set up.
Order a Tablo Total System with a Tablo and TV antenna and pay just $109.95. Retails for $129.95. Tablo. Pay once and watch forever. Order today at TabloTV.com.
Closed caption sponsorship for Inside Edition is brought to you by...
Get rid of bugs as soon as you see them with Zevo sprays. Zevo uses essential oils to eliminate up to 20 household insects. Plus, it's safe for use around people and pets. Anywhere? Gotcha. Anytime. Zevo. People friendly, bug deadly.
3 words, just slip in. That's all I need to do with my new hands-free Skechers slip-ins.
It's like slip-ins have an invisible built-in shoehorn, so my foot slides into place.
I've always loved Skechers Go Walks, and now they come with slip-in technology. What could be better?
A man fighting with a group of teens tubing on a river pulls a knife, killing a 17-year-old. He claimed it was self-defense, but was found guilty of first-degree reckless homicide. Today, the judge handed down his sentence.
Sentencing day for the man convicted in the stabbing rampage between tourists tubing on a popular river. 54-year-old Nikolai Mew sat stone-faced with his head bowed as his attorney spoke on his behalf.
Mr. Mew is a good man.
Tears rolled down the killer's cheeks.
He has shown remorse.
Nikolai Mew was at the center of a wild melee on the Apple River, a popular summer destination in Wisconsin in 2022. He ended up stabbing 5 people. You can see the knife in his hand. 17-year-old Isaac Schumann was killed in the confrontation, which the defendant says was triggered when he was looking for his lost cell phone and was taunted by the teens. Mew claims he acted in self-defense, but the jury didn't buy it and found him guilty of reckless homicide.
The jury finds Nikolai Mew guilty.
Today, at his sentencing, the Romanian-born mechanical engineer choked up as he apologized.
Dear parents, family, and friends of Isaac, I would like to start by letting you know how deeply sorrowed I have been. I am, and I will always be, for the real fact that Isaac is not with you anymore.
Then came the sentence.
I will impose a term of initial confinement of 20 years, followed by 6 years of extended supervision.
Mew showed no emotion. The slain teen's father spoke outside court after the sentencing.
I'll say that I'm happy that he did apologize. I still need to process that, but I didn't expect it, and I was happy that he did that.
The DA says Nikolai Mew could have avoided the entire ordeal if he had just walked away without pulling out his knife. Back with more after this.
Still to come, the new Olympic sensation. She's a bruiser on the field. Look at her now. Va-va boom. Plus, dance teacher's wedding.
COPD hasn't been pretty. It's tough to breathe and tough to keep wondering if this is as good as it gets. But Trelegy has shown me that there's still beauty and breath to be had. Because with 3 medicines in 1 inhaler, Trelegy keeps my airways open and prevents future flare-ups. And with 1 dose a day, Trelegy improves lung function, so I can breathe more freely all day and night.
Trelegy won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Do not take Trelegy more than prescribed. Trelegy may increase your risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsened breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur.
Ask your doctor about Watts Daily Trelegy for COPD, because breathing should be beautiful.
There's always more inside, more breaking news, more investigations, more inspiring stories, and more Inside Edition. Just go to InsideEdition.com and follow us on Facebook, X, Instagram, and YouTube.
He's freaking us out. He's #1 on our hit list.
Tonight, Claim to Fame has all the competitive reality TV deliciousness.
You're not going to show me to show. I'll never forget this.
So then die. Claim to Fame, new tonight on ABC and stream on Hulu.
At University View Academy, there's a lot to learn. Shall we get class started?
Sure, UVA is a tuition-free K-12 online school, and all my classes and teachers are right here on my computer.
We both attend live sessions online.
And I can learn at my own pace and work ahead.
Working ahead has advantages. I can earn an associate's degree by the time I graduate high school.
A+, guys! Come join us. University View Academy. It's where you belong.
After a car wreck, dealing with the insurance company can be like trying to deal with a puppy. So if you're in a wreck, call our law firm. And unlike the insurance companies, we listen, and you'll never get the runaround from us. Right, Penny? We want to be your lawyers for life.
Get Gordon.
Popeyes has the best of both wings. Our juicy chicken is marinated to perfection with 2 distinct twists on all 6 flavors. Whether you prefer our spicy bone-in wings or our classic tender white meat boneless wings, we've got the best of both.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
I grew up operating heavy equipment on my family's farm, and I've had my commercial driver's license since I was 21. So when a client is injured by an 18-wheeler, I approach the case with a different perspective than most attorneys. I come from a place of personal experience. There's nothing the insurance company can say or do that I haven't seen. Maybe that's why the other guys stand on top of trucks, because they aren't qualified to sit behind the wheel. Call Laborde Earls at all 7s.
The American women's rugby team made history, winning bronze, the first medal in Olympic history for women's rugby. And one of the players has become quite the sensation. On the field, she's as tough as an NFL running back, but off the field, she's a social media influencer, posing in slinky dresses and bikinis.
Ilona Maher.
She's the star of Team USA's women's rugby team and helped them bring home the bronze, their first medal ever. 27-year-old Ilona Maher is a bruiser on the playing field. But look at her when she gets all dolled up. The social media sensation uses the hashtag BeastBeautyBrains, and she has a huge following.
Look at this cute Ralph Lauren dress.
Travis Kelce's brother, Jason, is a huge admirer.
I am officially a fan. Women's Rugby Olympics.
We got Jason Johnson.
Her entire family from Vermont is in Paris cheering her on.
Oh my God!
Here she is with her parents and sisters. Ilona started playing rugby at age 16. She's been plagued by rude comments about her muscular body.
I get comments being called a man and being called masculine and asking if I'm on steroids.
In this poignant TikTok, she breaks down in tears.
Remember, your body is perfect. Big, small, tall, short. Whatever body you're in, that's the body of a woman.
At 5'10" and 200 pounds, she's redefining femininity.
See these bad boys right here? See these? Those are my shoulders, and they're big and they're broad, and for a while I was always ashamed of them. I am a literal Olympian. I have cellulite everywhere. It is completely normal, completely natural.
Beast, beauty, brains, and now a historic bronze medal. She's got it all.
Ilona Maher has already gotten endorsement deals with Secret Deodorant and L'Oreal Makeup. And when we come back, make room on the wedding dance floor.
As Louisianians, we've seen a lot of insurance companies come and go when times get tough. That's not us. Go Auto low-cost car insurance has been here all along, protecting Louisiana drivers so they can get on the road and go, explore, discover, live, and enjoy the road. We are Go Auto, Louisiana born, Louisiana loved. Just call, click, or come by to get a fast free quote today.
to handle my case on my own. Every time I took one step forward, I took 2 steps back. So I got Gordon.
We know how to take on the big insurance companies, and we'll fight to get you every dollar you deserve. Just call me. Get it done.
The summer block party is on now at Courtesy in Brobridge. Get $14,000 off on a brand new 2024 Chevy Silverado or $14,000 off on a 2024 GMC Sierra. Plus, get a 24 Buick Encore for just $21,988. Don't miss a summer block party at Courtesy in Brobridge.
An 18-wheeler ran a red light and sideswiped me. I ended up with a broken hip.
Richie called me right after his accident, and we got to work on his case immediately. We got Richie $450,000. Call me now at 233-4200. If you know, you know.
An unforgettable wedding dance next.
Travel consideration provided by...
Ooh, stuffed up again?
So congested.
You need Sinex Saline from Vicks.
Just Sinex? Breathe. What is... Wow. Sinex? Breathe. Ah.
Wow. Incredible. Amazing. My go-to is Lumify eye drops.
Lumify dramatically reduces redness.
In 1 minute.
And look at the difference.
My eyes look brighter and whiter.
For up to 8 hours.
Lumify? It's kind of amazing. See for yourself.
Stay tuned. There's more Inside Edition to come.
What does it mean when I say get the BART advantage? It means we have more lawyers and more experience. Over 40 years of winning. Over $1 billion won. Don't take a chance with your case. Get the BART advantage.
The Rooms to Go store-wide sofa sale is going on now. Hurry in to get big savings and endless sofa possibilities. Remember, every Rooms to Go sofa is on sale. Save on fabric sofas, sleeper sofas, plush leather sofas, sectionals, and reclining sofas. Every sofa you see is priced low to sell fast. And only Rooms to Go offers an opportunity like this. So shop the Rooms to Go store-wide sofa sale going on now. Every sofa is on sale.
Finally, a dance teacher gets married and her students steal the show.
This dance teacher bride and her students boogie down to the Bruno Mars hit Marry You. How perfect. Watch as the teacher and students act out the lyrics with picture-perfect precision.
So fun. See you next time.